Alright, I'm getting ready to sell my camper after almost 8 years of living in this thing. It's gonna hurt. But I always wanted to do a how-to video on how to build these things, so I'm gonna go ahead and just throw something quick together. Pretty simple outdoor kitchen setup. Here's the gas line coming in, and it folds right down. Here's the cooktop folded against the truck. Yeah, I know this side needs to get cleaned. It really needs all new paint. 2-burner does fine, floating down the road right there. Really basic. You can see I just started out with a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood, that green wood up there, and then used 2-inch aluminum angle all the way around the perimeter. And they're just kind of made some custom blocks that she sits on the truck. You know, basically any small pickup could carry this camper down the road. The aluminum angle on the bottom comes up and carries thin galvanized sheet metal, and all the different corners are trimmed out again with, you know, different sizes of aluminum angle. Here's the back of the truck. Again, just a bunch of galvy sheet, aluminum angle. I threw together a really basic door. It's made just like the walls are. There's a 1/2-inch foam board between the galvy sheet on the outside and this kind of paneling, easy to clean white paneling on the inside. Here's the hinges for the roof, galvy. Nothing fancy, little rain channel to keep the water out when the roof's up or down. I just worked up some really basic fenders here with a mud flap. The roof is one solid sheet of 1/8 inch aluminum. I just rigged up a couple steel towers and Thule crossbars there. Vent in the roof, bike mount. So here's the inside. The roof on all three, except for the hinged edge, all three edges have this double angle. One piece of angle is on the inside that catches the top of the canvas, and then there's angle to the outer edge. So it's made a super strong roof design. This canvas, again, any 60-inch wide piece of fabric, I think it's like 25 feet long, is just raw. You just wrap it up here and pop rivet it onto this angle. I'll show you better detail from outside. The poles are just hinged for holding up the roof. You just get the roof on your back, push it up, stiff arm it, set these legs down, and you know, whatever pocket you come up with. On either side of the aisle, I just have this simple wooden hatch system. These bins are just framed out, again, aluminum angle, Luan to the inside edge, so saved a little weight there. Well, maybe this is 1/2-inch ply. The hatches aren't hinged. I even have a wooden slat that goes in the middle, 3/4 of the way down, and it sleeps up to 3. Pretty tight fit at 3, but 2 is super comfortable. This little ledge up here is really nice for sitting, especially when you have that middle slat in. And you could stand up. You know, I'm 5'11". I can stand up, you know, about middle of the camper, maybe a little forward of middle. But plenty of room in here. I think at the peak it's over, you know, 7 feet and a few inches. Simple latch holds the whole thing down when you're going down the road. Here's a look at the canvas. Again, you just take your raw canvas and pop rivet these strips over it. Trim with a razor knife. So often the canvas is the real trick and expensive replacement. Up here you can see a little bit how there's a double channel, double angle. The canvas attaches pop rivets to the inner channel. That outer angle, you know, it kind of sandwiches down over the body, so you get a nice waterproof seal. The roof, it's 100% waterproof. All the metal works nice and tight. Rivets are lined up. Here's the trailer that I'm going to end up selling too. 4 lock points on the lids, same aluminum angle, Galvy sheet metal, and a Torflex. God, what do they call that? Like the independent, it's not spring axle, it's Torflex axle, so a lot softer going down those washboard back roads.